Hello friends, welcome to Days in Life. Friends, for the last almost 9 months, we have been talking about COVID impact on the pharma industries. And in fact, all the discussion in the pharma industry is happening around COVID only. Whether good or bad, but we more talk about COVID, less of the business. Now we cannot say that COVID pandemic is completely over, but significantly over as far as pharma industry is concerned. Why I am saying so? In the last 2 months, that is September and October, IQVIA data, it is showing the growth of almost 12% in every month. That means last 2 months. And this growth is better than the even previous years. In the month of October, AIOCD has also shown a growth of almost 12%. So when both the agencies are showing similar kind of growth, then we can accept that something like this, maybe a little bit here and there, that much growth must be happening. So if industry start growing at double digit over the previous years, then it is something, it's almost out of pandemic, or you can say it's out of pandemic, because this growth I'm not talking about as compared to H1, where there was more impact of pandemic was there, but this growth I'm talking over the previous year, the same months. Now two things are needed here. One, that pharma industry need to stop talking about excuse regarding COVID, because whatever is not happening or who is not delivering, they're talking about COVID impact. I think that need to be stopped now. Secondly, companies need to assess now what went wrong in the COVID time or what went right for the COVID time, you can say last 9 months. As some companies, they have emerged stronger after the COVID, and some companies has fall down in this period, and its impact has not been the same for every company. So we need to analyze now what has gone right for us, what has gone wrong for us, because once you accept this, correction can only start. Correction start only after acceptance, nothing before that. Now some new realities which industry or industry professional need to accept. What has happened or what decision we have taken in the last 9 months, or we can say COVID has forced industry to take certain decisions, certain actions which were long overdue. So today I'll talk about 8 such decisions which either industry is taking under the pressure of COVID, or industry should take now, realize this is what is required. So number 1, the number of jobs in this period has reduced, and this is done to make operations more cost effective. And this will go this way only, means a lesser number of employees comparatively as compared to the pre-COVID time or as compared to 2019. And in the next few years, some employees may get added, but some may get removed also. So this does not mean that people who lost the job does not deserve their place in the company or in the industry. But we are talking only about the numbers. Some numbers has to go out, whether it's right people go out or wrong people go out, that depend on individual companies, or that individual company thought processor is deciding. If they are sending the wrong people out, they will be surviving, they will be doing better in the coming time, and if they are sending the right people out, then they will be suffering in the coming time. So their future performance will speak up for this. But one thing is looks to be almost sure, that companies has to travel the light, lesser number of people has to be there. That is one thing for sure. A second thing is regarding again people only. The second point, lighter top is needed. Too many people at the top, or you can say heavily paid people at the top, they does not add to the business. Rather, they reduce the speed of the decisioning and the execution. So companies who are having too many people at the top or too heavy top, we can say, they need to think about. Many companies have taken the decision owing to COVID. Now after COVID also, this is something learning, or this is something COVID has forced this kind of decisions. Company needs to own up and move further. Point number 3, the salary cut or the blaming everything on the people, that does not work. See, companies who has worked more on the salary cut are the worst hit companies, and they will take the years to recover. These companies might have cut the salaries to ensure their profit, but they get exposed in the whole process. The way they have lost the faith or trust of the employees, the message is very clear. So you may have, or you may keep a smaller number of employees, but whatever number of employees you keep, better take care of them. Point number 4, some companies, there is some wrong decisions at the top. I'm talking about recruitment. So we need to take the call. Sometimes we recruit a person from the company X that this person, after coming to my company, he will make my company also something like X company. Or sometime we are recruiting person from the company Y, because company Y is such a great company, and once this person join me, he will make my company also great like a Y company. And this person after coming, he also try to do that. Okay, let us, I am joining company A, I'll make it company like X, company like Y. He can't make that. Company A will remain company A, company X will remain company X. You can't change that. It's a whole process, and it takes years to change the culture or thought process or the customers or the people, which does not happen overnight, does not happen even few years also. So certain where industry has been taking such wrong selections based on the previous companies or based on the certain, you can say, title or some company he has worked in so and so positions. During the COVID time, many company has taken the decision on these people, but bigger important thing is there. Companies, I hope, will take learning from that, and future recruitment will be the better. Point number 5. Companies has to learn, or professional has to learn, to be very brief, to be precise in the doctor's chamber. A why need to be answered, why doctor prescribe our product or why chemist keep our product. It's not that we are taking more and more time in the doctor's chamber. So consumption of time in the doctor's chamber is no more an indicator of the effective call or successful call. If your call is effective, if call is successful, that it has to be measured by mean of business, not by mean of time we have consumed there. So we need to brief, we need to precise. Point number 6. We need to give up the Me Too mindset. When I say Me Too mindset, the companies who has got similar kind of sales strategies, similar kind of marketing strategies, similar kind of product, almost everything same, because I am also there, me too. And you just look at these kind of companies are the maximum losing company in last 9 months. So Me Too approach is not going to work. We need to differentiate ourselves. We need to have some differential in our approach, and we should be very clear before going to market. Learning number 7. The new technologies like digital marketing, like social marketing, they need to be taken up as a support for the traditional marketing. We should not, place this new thing, digital marketing or social marketing, against the traditional marketing. It's not something who is better and who is bad. Basically, both has to exist together for better, or you can say, synergistic effect. So instead of placing against each other, let us embrace the new technology of digital or social marketing also, and strengthen your traditional marketing or your people in the line. And last point, friends, today, the chemist or the retailers, they cannot be ignored or they cannot be taken for granted. We have been ignoring or taking the granting the retailers just because their job is to make the stock available. In the COVID time, we have seen the importance of the chemist, and with the passage of time now, the self-medication is increasing. So chemist role is going to increase. If you have to succeed as a company, we need to respect the chemist, we need to respect the retailer, and every company need to have some retail strategy. So friends, these are some 8 points today I spoke about what the changes are there post-COVID or should be there, and different company we are at different stage or different level. So I hope you will think about these 8 points which I suggested, and I'm sure that they will be useful in your company in the future.